Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany and this is Vlogmas Day 13, the final episode. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about my favorite moments for 2023. So if you'd like to figure out what I enjoyed the most about this year, then make sure you please keep watching. Right, so just to note, some of these events that I'm listing, just not all the events that has happened in 2023 that I thoroughly enjoyed, but these were like my top favorite moments and some that will always be ingrained in my memory that I will always love and cherish these memories. So let's just get right to it. So the first one is at my old job. I want to say maybe mid to end of January, we had an event called Stylist Brunch. And it's where we just had stylists come to the event and really just for us to show our appreciation and company for them constantly coming to our showroom, supporting emerging designers and always working with us. And during that event, we also had a cute little panel discussion. But the reason why that event was so special to me is because there was some stylists who I've grown a really close bond with. Since I've started working in 2017 in PR, I formed a really close bond with them, and it was just amazing to see them and see where they are, because a lot of them who were there with my first journey in PR were also just starting out as stylists themselves. So it's really great for both of us to see where we've gone so far in our career. Plus, the icing on the cake was there was an editor who I will always email to come to events since I started PR in 2017. Yes. Since I started PR in 2017, there's just one editor who I will always email to come to events, and like his schedule was just so crazy, he was never able to make it. But he was actually able to come to this event and take part in a panel discussion. So it was really good to see him and put a face to a name. And him and I just like exchanged different things on what we've been doing, and we exchanged contact information. So it was really great and just so fun to be able to have that event. So that's just one thing. Plus, since I'm no longer at that job, that's just a nice memory that I was able to take from that company, and possibly go on to other great things. But that was a really fun moment for me. Next up, I got 2 more tattoos, and you guys know I love my tattoos. So you guys know I have 4 now. I have the one on my ankle that I got last year with my best friend in Miami. Then I got this one that I got in September last year. I have the Philippians that I got in September of this year. And then I have the 4 elephants on my ribs that I got in February. Now, the Philippians is my all-time favorite one. I absolutely love it. But I think one that trumps that one would have to be the elephants one, just because for me, I don't know, it's just a nice representation of myself, my mom, my grandma, and my brother. And you're probably wondering why I chose elephants. Elephants represent wisdom. So that's something that I really just wanted to resonate. Like, my family is full of smart and beautiful people. So that's why I got the elephants, in case any of you were wondering. But yes, that definitely is one tattoo that I absolutely love and cherish. And I'm happy I really got. Next up, I launched my second business, The Guide to Elevation. And that was a big one for me because, I don't know too much about, digital products. I'm still learning. And digital products I see are starting to really be like a big thing. So I was really nervous about doing that. But the reason why starting this business was so big for me is because when Exquisite Slate came to mind, you guys all know, I kept putting on the back burner. I was like, no, it's not for me. I can't do this. There's no way. But when the idea to start The Guide to Elevation came, I was like, that's it. I'm doing it. Like, no second guessing, no downtime. And I just hit the ground running and started planning it and was able to launch it pretty quickly. And it's been doing really well. So happy, so blessed. So that's something that I'm really proud of myself, because I was able to take the fear that I had for starting Exquisite Slate and just throw it out there and say, we're not going to be scared, we're going to start it. And now I have 2 successful businesses that are doing really great so far. Next up on my list is I finally took a trip with all of my friends. You ever just plan a trip with your friends and some can't make it come because of work, some can't make it because of money, or their schedules don't align with yours to go on a trip, so not everyone's able to go? me and my friends were actually all able to take time off of work. We had the money, we had the free time, and we were able to go to DC for Memorial Day weekend. And it was so much fun. If you guys did not watch that vlog, after this, go ahead to the video that I posted back in May. We take on DC, I think that's the title, and just watch it. It's a 45-minute video, so make sure you got some snacks and your favorite drink and whatnot. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. But it was just so fun, and it was great to, you know, have that experience. And I can't wait till we take more trips together. Next up, I got a new job. Yeah, you know, so many of you probably like, oh, well, you just mentioned the event at your old job. You know, why were you so excited to get a new job? I'm still, like I was saying, I'm still growing and learning in my career in the fashion industry. So there's so many things that I want to do and just get experience on before I truly branch out on my own and start my own thing for the fashion industry. And yes, I have experience to slay. Yes, I have the guide to elevation. But there's other businesses that I want to do regarding fashion. And I just want to make sure I get all the experience and all the knowledge that I can before I start that. So that's the reason why I branched out and started doing and got my other job. And the reason I'm so excited is because, one, it's just always a blessing to get a new job with more money, more experience, and more knowledge that you can learn. And two, I kid you guys not, I was looking for a new job since I got my master's last year. So it was a whole year that I was looking for a new job, kept getting rejections, interview after interview. When I tell you the amount of interviews I went on, you guys, but that's the story for another day. But it was just really a great feeling to see that all the hard work that I put into applying, doing these interviews, all the crying, all the praying that I was doing finally paid off, and I was able to get a new job that I'm learning a lot on, and I'm just really excited to have it. Next up, we went to the Barbie Cafe. I went there with my best friend. I also vlogged that. So if you guys have not been catching up on all my vlogs, you know, after this, make sure you go back to my channel and view these vlogs. So it's actually, I also vlogged the tattoos, both tattoos. So watch that one. Make sure you watch the DC vlog. Make sure you watch the Went to the Barbie Cafe video. What else? Oh, I think I also did a video of me talking about my new job. So there's a lot of videos. If you didn't see, you know, after this, go ahead and watch those. But yes, the Barbie Cafe was actually really fun. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous to go because I saw some of the reviews and some people saying the food was nasty, the staff was rude, it just wasn't what they thought it would be. But my best friend and I actually had a really good time. But I think for us is we can make a good situation out of a bad situation. Like, we are always laughing and having fun together, which is why we're best friends. So we were actually able to have fun and enjoy that time there. And it sucks that it's not like a permanent thing, but hopefully if they decide to come back, your girl is in there because I actually enjoyed my time there. I turned 27 this year, and turning 27, you're probably thinking, girl, you're not even old. I feel old, but I always just had like an old spirit, an old soul, so that's just me. But it's not that I feel old, but I feel wiser. I feel better about myself. I feel more confident as well. So turning 27 was a big thing for me because as I get closer to that big 3-0, it's it's really just, I'm learning more and more about myself. I'm getting more confident. I'm setting more boundaries. I'm not taking any more and I'm just really just living life and having fun and just going with the flow. Like, I'm trying to make sure, voice cracking and stuff, I'm definitely making sure that I don't stress the small stuff, which is something I constantly did in my early 20s and my teens. But now that I'm getting older, it's just like, you know, what's meant for you will come to you, and there's no reason to stress. You know, I pray, I talk to God, I journal when I can. So it's just like, you know, why do I keep stressing? And as I get older, that's hitting me more, and I'm realizing that more. So turning 27 was a really big thing for me because a lot of life lessons and trauma from the past that I was able to work through. So I'm excited to see where life leads me as the journey to 30. I don't know, guys. I'm a little scared about that though. Like 30, like I just feel like I just graduated high school and now You mean to tell me I'm going to be 28 next year? That means I'm 2 years from 30. I don't know, but yeah. I did my first podcast interview with Joy Tutors, which actually should be releasing soon, and I can't wait for you guys to see that. I'm gonna ask her if she can send me the full video so I can also post it on my channel. So, and it was just really fun. You know, I've done interviews before. You know, the Twisted Slate has had a few editorial features, but it was something about really just sitting down. What was actually like during like a Zoom call podcast type thing, but still to be able to sit down one-on-one and have someone like ask these questions, it was just really fun. And also was a little pivotal moment for me to realize, hey, you're doing big things are like working out for you. And it's just an amazing feeling to know that like all the things that I always dreamed about and always said, oh, I hope I can do this, I'm actually doing it. So that podcast interview was actually something that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I've become really close with Joy. She's an amazing woman, very inspirational. Her story is just amazing, and I love her, and I cannot wait to do more interviews with her. Hopefully I can get her on my podcast that's going to be launching soon. So Joy, if you're watching, be on the lookout for a text or email from me, because I'm going to be having you on my podcast soon. So, and last but not least, I said goodbye to the oneness of Tiffany, and I said hello to Tiffany Unveiled. Now, if you guys did not watch, hold on. Vlogmas Day 9, I talked about me changing my name and really wanting to be more vulnerable with you guys and be more open and just be a new version of myself, especially now that I'm getting older. Like I mentioned, you know, a lot of life lessons has learned. So just really just expand and just be open and honest with my audience and myself and my friends and family. So that's where the name change came. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want this video to be longer than it probably already is. So just head on over to Vlogmas Day 9. So there's a lot of videos you guys got to catch up on if you're like slacking on my channel, which you shouldn't be because I put out really good content. But that were some of my top favorite moments for 2023. So I want you guys to head on to the comment section and tell me your top 5 or top 10, top 15, top 20, whatever it is, moments from this year that you loved and you will always cherish and take with you as life goes on. But that's actually it for Vlogmas. Yes, I'm ending it at 13. I deeply apologize. You guys were expecting more. But now that I'm working full time and there's just so many other things that I'm working on as well that I want to finalize before 2024 comes on, I just don't have the time or the energy to film more videos every day. But don't worry, we have new and better content coming out for Tiffany Unveiled YouTube in 2024. So stay tuned for that. But that is it for Vlogmas 2023. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for a brand new video in January 2024. Bye.